speaking of cinema, the new Superman 2 picture has come out.
Oh, with Krypto on it.
With Krypto, the super dog. And people are not happy. Well, some are, but
like with anything nowadays, I kind of gotta wait and see the whole thing now, man. So much shit gets leaked and like photoshopped and edited. It's like I'll see the thing.
I like this better than the first picture we got.
Oh yeah, everything's better than the first picture we got. This honestly should have been. This should have been the first picture. Like,
this makes me feel good.
It doesn't give you everything. It gives you a little bit. It gives you the kind of fun of what's gonna you think. Gives you Krypto. You know, people were kind of complaining that Krypto's mangy and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like how he looks. He should be more like gallant looking.
But
it's been dog.
It's been pointed out that Krypto used to look like this.
The Superman symbol's too small. Either way, I'm muting myself again because that's what Wizard
want. Like a white German Shepherd or something.
Well, how many slurs were you saying back
more
then?
like a German Shepherd or like a... Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe him. Or a husky even.
Like hybrid artificial bred laboratory dog.
Yep. Or Labrador even. But I will fold that little ass scruffy ass dog. He ain't doing shit to me, dude.
There was the shot James Gunn had posted at the panel of like his early images. This is all you're gonna get the
that one image of him just sitting down pulling on the boot was fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah, the one that they're kind of talking about here.
He's just like moseying about. It's like, dude, the world's exploding.
Even this
Get
one,
the fuck up.
This one's better. This is an edit, but even this one's kind of good.
He's just like, oh man, I don't really want to do this. But
yeah. He's like, oh, here we go again.
Because this is like
for this shit.
Going back to Grand Theft Auto is literally his shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we could if we wanted to get back into
enlarge that picture.
That was a good segue.
Enlarge that picture.
I hate this.
The one where he's doing the boots. We talked about this before, but is he getting ready or is he done?
Right. Well, not even just that. It's like there's no urgency.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused because it looks like he's pulling his foot out.
He looks done.
Yeah. He's just tested like over it.
Yeah, like it looks like he's done. See, he's already battle damaged. See, look on his right shoulder. And then it looks like he's pulling his foot out of the boot. Like the battle's over with. That's just the aftermath in the background.
I didn't really.
So if he was getting ready, right, and he didn't have any urgency, that puts a completely different spin on how I feel about this movie. If he just whooped that thing and he just threw it out of space, right? He's already back home.
That thing,
because that's going out of the frame. Look, like it has been thrown. That changes my whole perspective on it.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you don't put slip-on boots on that way.
Like to me,
it looks to me like he's holding his boot and pulling his foot out.
See, it looks like he's putting it on to me.
This looks like, to me, this looks like a Wizard's Yellow Flash impersonation, except with Superman.
There we go again.
Hero stuff.
Brainiac again.
Another movie.
Lois didn't let me tap that last night.
The best actor got paralyzed.
I mean, Corn Sweat does look like a good Superman, though.
Yeah.
He looks slammed like a comic book Clark Kent.
The only thing is the costuming. That's what.
I don't like the costume at all. And there's way too many superheroes in the movie.
We've talked about it before with the when the set photos were out, that those looked good because the colors are brighter. This made it, when they put this out, it looked like it was trying too hard to be Man of Steel 2.
Yeah, and I thought everyone was tired of that. I love Man of Steel and BVS, but it's like now you're just getting like the same thing.
The colors don't bother me. What bothers me is just it looks frumpy. It looks
it's very frumpy.
Oh.
I mean,
welcome, Jay Sonic. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, shit.
Wizard signed into his
I'm
alt.
more than a plane. I'm more than a pretty face flying next to a train.
Jessica,
Yeah,
what'd you do with that money?
What money?
The money your mom gave you for singing lessons.
That,
Oh.
Got him.
No, you
Got
gotta
him.
go with, no, you gotta go with
Josh.
Jessica. You gotta go with Jessica. Who sings that?
Yeah, that one's my favorite one. You should let them do it.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, or that one.
Y'all can't see it right now, but both middle fingers are up.
I can hear them.
You
Yeah,
should be
I
able to
can-
smell them too.
I can feel the vitriol.
Looking
I don't
at-
mind the dog. I don't mind him at all. I think he looks fine.
This
I need to
doesn't
see what
bother
the
me.
pupper's face looks like.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well, and also-
whatever about it. I think it should
Is
be
this-
more like a German Shepherd or a Husky or a Labrador, but
Is this gonna be like Sean Gunn mocapping the dog, right? Like,
it's Andy Serkis is back, baby.
Andy Serkis is a
Andy
dog.
Serkis.
because remember Sean Gunn does James Gunn's brother does mocap for Rocket, and he did Weasel in Suicide Squad. He does like the weird mocap stuff. So like,
But see, I mean, Krypto, there's not a dog that like you could actually really use to look like Krypto, except for he's not a Jindu, like a what are they? It's a Korean Jindu. I mean, he's not a lab. When you look at the comics and the interpretations of him, he's not a lab.
No, he's not a
Who
lab,
is he?
but he's like more of like a badass looking dog.
yeah, you want to be
there
really
is a scruffy version.
You
though.
just want a white
Yeah.
Rottweiler. That's what you want.
go for a great Pyrenees.
That's
they're
way
huge.
too big. That is
Yeah, no, that's
way
what's
too big.
awesome.
That's too fluffy.
Yeah, but also, I mean,
I've had one. You can shave them.
yeah, my aunt used to have
That's-
2 of them.
I'm calling PETA.
Named them Romeo and Juliet. It was weird. But the Krypto's ears. See how Krypto's ears are right there? How one's kind of pointed up and the other one's flopped down. Like that's how Krypto's ears always were. So you would have to get a dog whose ears stood
true.
up. It would have to be like a Jindu or a Shiba, but I think a Shiba's too small. What's the other? An Akita? No, an Akita's too fluffy.
Oh,
Yeah, they're way too fluffy.
What would a husky work?
Maybe
That's what I
but you
said
would have to
originally.
get you would have to get like the
But they're kind of
what do
too
they call
fluffy
them?
too, a little bit.
yeah, you would have to get there's a different kind of husky that's got like shorter.
But we
hair.
have to
It's
be a
not fluffy and
mix.
it's white.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at all right. Click on the picture on the top left.
I had to
Very
clear
top.
out the AI.
It's still there, all the way over to the left, right there.
Yeah,
Click on that
the
one.
Wikipedia one.
Yeah,
What
like
about
that's
a Great
my what I've
Dane?
always. That looks like a Jindu.
Oh, you think a Pyrenees?
Nah,
is too
Great
big? We wanna
Dane's
go
a
for
little
Great
too
Dane?
big. Yeah, Great Danes are too big.
I think a Great Pyrenees, depending on
Hey, a
how big
box-
Superman
Jay-
is in real life.
Jay Sonic
Oh, a
has a
boxer?
great idea. A boxer.
Well,
Yeah, but
actually,
you would
as
never. Boxers are.
people pointed out, Krypto was already in Titans.
Yeah, that looks exactly like a Jindu. I used to have it was like half Shiba, half yellow lab, and it like a baby Jindu. And that's exactly what he looked like in the face. So,
Yeah, so
that's what they
here's
got to do.
Krypto was on Titans.
Who the good boy? Who the good? Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what they need. Get that dog. Cast that dog.
Yeah, just get
He's
the dog
probably
back
old as
again.
dirt now.
Dang,
Yeah,
Krypto's
but still, like that-
vicious.
That type. Well, yeah, it's Krypto. What do you expect?
I mean, damn. I know, but seeing it in live action hits different.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I'm not gonna say the name again, but it's a Jindu. That's what that
It's
is.
a Jindu. Sounds
damn
racial
Jindu.
as shit, dude.
It's Korean.
Yo,
And you can get them all
Korean.
the time for free. Be Korean.
Do I look Chinese?
Okay, hold on. Easy. Easy.
Yeah, watch out. Watch out, Samurai.
Dave
You're getting
Chappelle said
muted.
it, dude.
Somebody's
I'm a
just
samurai,
typing
though.
around here.
Yeah,
he's
you
allowed to say
fucking
it.
tyrant. They're my people.
You're my people.
Hey, I brought you back.
I brought myself back.
No, I removed
Motherfuckers,
you,
Jesus.
And I
yo, I have dog. I have such an urge right now to I just want to scratch his neck and just be like, "Who the good boy? Who the good boy?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, Krypto for the new Superman movie. I kind of get now why, because he does look too scruffy, and there was like one panel, even James Gunn posted it when people kept posting it. But if you look at like Krypto's actual like Silver Age look, he is just like a normal dog that's just
like
white.
a scruffy blonde mutt, right?
Well, he's not scruffy. Like he's sleek, normal, like how Krypto has always looked. And there's just one comic where he's looked scruffy, or at least one panel, and that's what James Gunn posted. So maybe that's what he was like in the Golden Age, but
yeah, I'm trying to find like different character models of him, and I'm not seeing that one, but I know I've seen it.
That's the thing. I saw it on Twitter, and I almost saved it, but James Gunn posted it on Instagram, and then it's like, yeah, I don't hate what we got. It just depends on how they write what we got, because there's been plenty of Kryptos that are literally just a dog he has. Sometimes it's the Smallville dog, and it has no powers. Other times it is the Krypton dog, and it does have powers, right? So obviously we see him on the moon, so he's gonna have the powers.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, if this was like the first image we had gotten of this movie, I'd be a lot happier. Like this makes me feel good. I mean, it's fine. I like it.
Yeah, it works.
My biggest complaint about the movie is so far is that there's just way too many fucking superheroes already in it.
Yeah.
It's like there's no the disrespect to Superman is insane. He needs his own movie, dude. He's got to be the jump off for all that shit.
How many heroes do we have in this movie?
They've confirmed Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner, Mr.
Terrific,
and
the dog.
Oh my god,
the dog. You got the dog.
The dog.
So because they're doing like
dog, you got Superman, you got all these other characters. Too many characters.
You got all these other cocksuckers.
Anyway, so they're doing like that what DC always did, which is like, we want to make a bunch of movies, so let's introduce them all in the very first one, you know.
They're making the same mistake.
And that was another complaint about the Snyderverse, dude. It's like they jumped right into Justice League with BVS, and they're doing the same thing in their first movie this time. You can go suck your own dicks.
Who's gonna watch a Mr. Fantastic movie though?
This shit is
right? Or Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, let me explain to you how you do phase one. All right, you do Superman, you do Batman, you do Wonder Woman, you do Flash, you do Green Lantern. Then you have a Supergirl movie. You set up Brainiac in that movie, and it leads into Justice League. Boom, there's your phase one.
Yeah, take it slow, dude. Like, take your time. Make each one like a standalone banger, and then you can tie them all together.
That's what Marvel did when.
Yeah, they had it right at first.
How many movies did they do before they done the Avengers, though? How many solo movies?
Iron Man 1, Incredible
Captain
Hulk,
America.
Iron Man 2, Thor 1, Captain America, First Avenger, so 5.
Damn.
So they done.
Yeah, that's like, it's perfect. I say fuck it with even the universe anyway. Just make like a bunch of not like the Joker anymore, but like different standalone different types of solo movies.
Like Matt Reeves movies that he's never going to do again, right? Or like
how many people are still wanting Joaquin Phoenix to be the Joker for the new universe?
Well,
who?
I mean,
what'd you call
it?
Exactly.
What did you say, Jacqueline Phoenix?
Jaquan Phoenix.
Jaquan Phoenix.
Whatever the fuck his name. Whatever the fuck.
That's that Jaquan boy.
Look, he's so irrelevant. He's so tarnished and irrelevant now. I can't even remember his fucking name.
Yeah, right. He's been killing it.
Man, you seen that Joker movie with that Jaquan feller?
He damn near killed him, man. That's that Jaquan.
Man,
Katie, get
Jaquan did good in that first movie. That second movie, man, he really lost the plot on that one.
Katie, they're making fun of
the first one.
Get in the stream. They're making fun of the sound.
Jay Sonic says, I want a serious Superman movie. Krypto caters to kids. Well, I mean, you can look at it that way, but if you look at like Rocket Raccoon and Groot catered to kids, right? But Guardians still had heart. It still had serious. Right. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 still makes me cry in the end. or tear up. But
I mean, this looks like it might have a bunch of heart in it, and I mean, the story might even be good. But
I don't mind that because that's what DC Comics was, man. Like for the longest time, it was very kid friendly.
Yeah,
until the mid 90s, mid 90s, and it started getting a little gritty.
Yeah.
But I mean, Batman got gritty in the 80s when they completely.
Batman was gritty even like before that, dude. There's like 70s, 60s runs where it gets kind of dark.
Well,
he
people
took
forget
he ebbs and flowed for.
Yeah, but in the 80s when they did
he did.
Dark Knight Returns stuff, they completely.
Dark Knight Returns is what made him dark. Yeah.
Well,
and the movie.
Originally, DC was actually the. I don't want to say the more lighthearted. It was the more what's the word I'm looking for here?
Grounded?
No, not grounded. It was
mainstream.
Campy?
Uplifting, I guess.
Yeah, like uplifting's a good word.
It was
more noble.
They were more moral comics, right? They had a lesson to them, like brush your teeth, kids, and don't steal, and look, that kind of stuff. Like
because originally, like the DC heroes were designed to be like embodiments of certain ideas, whereas the Marvel universe, the characters were designed to be more relatable, more realistic, more grounded. So originally, DC
that's why you have more like actual Earth, more human superheroes, right?
Yeah,
like,
DC was
half the
more
Avengers
like
are just normal humans.
Yeah, like Marvel was actually the darker one, and DC was the lighter one. And
yeah,
at some point that got reversed, but that's originally how it started out.
Yeah. So
I don't mind it being a lighthearted thing. What I was going to ask a second ago before we move on was, did any of y'all watch the first Shazam? Not the second one, but the first one.
Yeah,
did y'all like it? I liked it. I thought it was just adult enough to keep me kind of sucked into the movie, but I thought it was lighthearted enough for it to be a fun movie at the same time.
Yeah. It's a family movie. It's not a kids movie, it's a family movie, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's always the balance.
But it wasn't patronizing.
It's not made for kids. It's made for everyone.
Yeah. Right. It's not. So it wasn't patronizing. And I think if that's what they do with this Superman movie, in that sort of frame, I'm fine with it.
That's what it looks like they're going for.
Give me a bad guy. Give me a Superman. I don't want to. For Christ's sake, I don't want to see where he comes from again. We get it.
Yeah, we don't need to see Krypton.
I don't want an origin story.
It's called Superman Legacy. I'm sure it's going to be about the legacy of Krypton.
God, I hope so.
And balancing it out with the legacy of the
Kent. You can be like,
and who am I?
You can be like.
Wait, is Supergirl in it too?
Am I Clark?
Yeah,
am I Kal-El? Who am I? It's going to be that type of story.
You can be a hack. So you could be a hack and have like all of Krypton's DNA is inserted into this person, and
that sounds wrong, but okay.
I was about to make a joke, but I didn't want to get muted again.
Well, it's only slurs is what gets you muted.
Do it, coward.
No, because isn't that what's the thing in Man of Steel is that it's like the
codex.
Codex, that all that.
I thought that was cool.
No, man, that's another.
It's a bit contrived, but I liked it. I mean,
Man of Steel is just not good. Not good in high school.
Oh, you're crazy.
It's not terrible.
Man of Steel's a banger. It has so much emotion in it, though.
There's too much Jesus imagery.
When Pa Kent holds his hand up and says no, and then gets sucked up in the tornado.
The scene where he's
I'm still crying about that.
And he's all sprawled out like crucified Jesus. It's just shouting, "I am Jesus! I am the Christ."
Yeah.
It's like Superman's
when he's actually a Moses
Jesus.
allegory, not a Jesus allegory.
Exactly. That's how I knew that Zack Snyder did not understand Superman.
Zack Snyder doesn't understand superheroes, period. It's really infuriating. He still was tweeting out about it. He's tweeting out
That's
about
why he got Watchmen so good. That's why I actually did Watchmen well. The movie's just slow, but Watchmen's actually pretty good.
Watchmen, like the movie is literally frame for frame the comic book.
Except the ending, but it's pretty much the comic book.
And then the ending's considered better than the book,
Yeah, but
it's more believable.
Yeah.
Leave him away from writing, but he can direct the action scene and can set moods.
He can do
and take his
No. Nowadays he can't direct. Take away those stupid little lenses he's got for his cameras and give him just a normal starter set of lenses. I'm sick and tired of hearing about these special broken stupid lenses he has, and like I got this one from some shop in Taiwan somewhere, and it's a one of a kind, and it gives you this certain. Nobody cares, Zach. Stop it.
Yeah. Well, the biggest like Batman v Superman for me had the worst examples of stuff. The worst, the eye rolling. I hate. Dear God, I hate this movie now. Like I used to love it, but I realized what I liked about Batman v Superman was just stuff from Dark Knight Returns, and so I just like Dark Knight Returns now.
Dude, Batman v Superman.
Yeah, but you see it in the film though. It's still badass as fuck to see on screen.
Yeah, but then you get the moment where they lower Superman down off of the cross, and there's 3 crosses behind him, and I'm like, dear God.
I am Jesus.
As a Christian, I had a raging boner. I was bricked up during that scene.
Goddamn hack.
I was like, thank God, thank Jesus.
Dude,
I didn't care about the imagery. The imagery didn't bother me. What bothered me was he ruined what could have been 3 really good movies to cram everything into one movie.
It's not all his fault though. WB fucked him over really bad a lot though. I mean, they fucked a lot of shit up during that time. They tried to rush everything way too fast.
With Warner Brothers and DC is that they were trying to catch up with Marvel. It's like,
no,
and you're not going to do that.
Go into this. Let Marvel do their own thing. Go into your universe doing your own thing. Fuck Marvel. All right, Marvel.
And the other biggest problem with that is that they tried to catch up with Marvel without having a Feige. Now they have a Feige. They have James Gunn as their Kevin Feige. But they didn't have a guy that was like planning out the whole thing. They handed all that to Snyder. And
they shoved it on him.
Yeah, everyone else had to play off of whatever Snyder had made. So it was like, then it messed up Suicide Squad and that.
Yeah. I think he also had an original vision to like take it more the Injustice route, which I think would have been fucking cool as shit to see.
Also, those nightmare parts of those movies also suck.
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, garbage.
Because what did that
visually it was fun as shit to watch. I mean, it's BVS. I love it, but I understand the hate it gets. It's very messy and convoluted movie.
Candy. You know what it is? It's sugar. It's not good for you. It's just sugar. I want some fucking nutrients in my movie.
I want some beef. Give me some.
Yeah, but it's also a comic book movie, man. He gives you some of the comic books movie shit you won't see in other films like Marvel and shit. Like that first Batman scene in BVS was so fucking cool and straight out of the fucking comics. When he's hidden in the corner of the wall and shit.
I've talked about it before that him scurrying away kind of stupid though.
Yeah, it's a little doofy.
Yeah,
I gave up after Batman v Superman.
So wait a minute, hold on, Snowman.
This is garbage. You're
praising the movie for member berries.
No, I mean it's for
that's what that is. That's a member berry.
No. I won't. I'll push.
That was literally a member berry. He's like, well, it was like it was. You know,
he never does that in the comics, though. I'm saying he shows like great comic book moments. He like bring comics books to life. You get scenes like that. You won't.
It's something that would be like more
in
like
a comic.
The Arkham games, right? How it's like if you're watching that from the outside, you're moving around like so fast in your shadow, and it's like, dear God, he's in there, right? You're seeing that kind of speed in real life, and it's like, wow, no other movie has shown that. The closest,
like a horror Batman, like the more horrifying aspect of Batman.
I get that. Yeah, but a good scene, and in my mind, it feels like a member berry, right? Like, remember how cool he was in the comics or in Arkham or anything like this? But a good scene doesn't make a movie.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
No, yeah, I'm saying that movie is very, very, very flawed. I mean,
listen,
it's a mess.
I love the scene in Episode 9, in Star Wars Episode 9, where Palpatine raises his hands and he shoots the lightning pillar up to the sky, and you got the boom sound effect. That's a badass scene. Episode 9 is still a shit movie.
Yeah, well,
but you can still admit that there's still some great scenes in shit ass movies.
So I will say a better example, Snowman, for the better Batman scene is when he's saving Ma Kent. That is,
I mean the warehouse scene, that goes without saying. That's like the best Batman fight scene on screen.
The unedited or the original, like the theatrical version of that, not the Zack Snyder's vision version of that, where he's killing people.
Oh, whatever.
Where it's like I throw the box against the guy and then there's blood on the wall. It's like, nope, you just killed the man, and we do not go for that.
I mean, it's Batman on the brink of killing Superman. He's like just lost his mind at that point. I'm like, whatever, dude, kill who you want. This is cool as fuck to watch.
That's not Batman.
It's not Batman.
I know it's not Batman.
Well,
He
then,
can-
But
why
he was going the injustice route, though, and I mean, Batman has killed people in the comics. Let's not pretend he has killed people in comics and other movies.
He did not kill them. He knocked them out, and they're just at the hospital with a boo boo.
Yeah, that's Adam West.
Also, Injustice
Right, your own
Batman
lore.
does not kill people either.
No, he doesn't. He's still Batman.
Hey, I tell you what,
Oh.
Superman's not supposed to kill anybody, but the Man of Steel, he murdered like an entire city. So there's
Man of
that.
Steel, he breaks
Dude, I'm in the boat of it's like
didn't you see the scene where Superman said in Man of Steel, he was like, or when Zod in Man of Steel said, "Too bad it's Sunday. Those buildings would have been full of people tomorrow."
No. Right.
Yeah, so the Injustice thing,
oh yeah, the plot sucks.
Yeah, all that went to Joker talking about how he's going to jerk Batman off. So that's all that led to. So maybe
Bricked up.
Yeah, bricked up. When he's on that cross, man, god damn, brick to the high heavens.
You remember that line in the Snyder Cut, right?
No.
When Joker's doing his monologue to Batman, and then he's like, and I'm,
What up,
you
JJ?
need someone around to give you a reach
shout
around.
out to the other JJ. Shout out.
Yeah. Hello, JJ Trujillo.
JJ.
Oh, holla.
I'm JJ1. He's JJ2.
Yeah.
No, you're Jesker, bro.
Some
I'm
people
not
call
calling
me
you
JJ.
Jesker Christ, man.
Jesker. Wow. You just gave me an idea for a new channel.
There you go.
Or you just talk religion. That'll.
Jesus,
Hey,
James.
One of them's gonna knock it out of the park.
Let's move on. We can eventually
We're
do a
just the
tier
cat
list
you
of
wrangle.
like we can do a tier list of DCEU movies.
Dude, we should just rank all of the DC and Marvel movies from shit to like god
We
tier.
should just
Well,
rank
That'd be
I
crazy.
want to do
I'm down for that.
I want to do an MCU ranking. The problem is I stopped watching MCU stuff.
Yeah.
You
Mine would stop
and
at like
everybody else.
Endgame, yeah.
In game.
Wait. There was MCU stuff after Endgame. I wasn't aware.
Yeah,
No,
Spider-Man No
Jesker,
Way
don't
Home.
let these people. No, Jesker, don't let these people suck you into that. It never happened.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
never would
because of his
happen.
member berries was also.
Yeah, there were still all the Deadpool movies.
And
I
Deadpool.
reject your
those were
reality and
Fox
replace.
movies.
Yeah, I reject your reality and I replace it with my own.
And
Speaking-
Spider-Man
There you
movies
go.
are
Yeah,
Sony
my
movies.
head canon is the only real canon.
Speaking of Spider-Man media, I was ranting about this earlier with Snowman. I don't know. You guys don't have children, nor do you watch other children, I assume, but I do. I have to watch my
I
nieces
can't anymore.
more
I
often than not.
Wow.
Jesus Christ!
Ooh, hey. Who said that?
God.
Don't you mean Jesker Christ?
Hot mic.
Yeah.
No. Well,
Jessica Christ.
in your own lore, Jesker, then so you're Jesker Christ, and then like Nomura is God. So what's the Holy Spirit?
Square Enix.
He's nuts. Yeah, Square Enix.
Square Enix.